Hey everybody, this is Heavy Metal Cowboy Mike. This is a continuation of my last video where, oh hold on, let me turn this music down a little bit. Got some rockabilly going, having a good time. My daughter's school is having a raffle basket situation, and they're asking for people to donate things with a Ohio State University theme. So I am working on some tumblers. Well, my ultimate goal is to do some tumblers for it with Ohio State colors and Ohio State decals on it and everything, looking really cool. But I've never done this before. So what I am doing is I am experimenting with this whole process with some old pour cups from my other epoxy projects. This is what I'm working with. Of course, it's a little bigger what I'm actually using, but it's the same process. You know, it's well, where is it? There you go. You can see the graduations on this. You know, it's measured pour cups, plastic. I've already used all of these pour cups, and there's a whole bunch of epoxy on the inside, and they were heading towards the trash anyway. So I thought, hey, why not experiment a little bit? Because, you know, it's outside my comfort zone. I dig it. So, with that in mind, let me say, let us play. What I'm using tonight, Ohio State colors, are scarlet and gray. Unfortunately, I could not find scarlet in an alcohol ink, but I have crimson, Tim Holtz crimson. See that? Can you see that? Crimson, okay? And I could not find the subtle color of gray in alcohol inks, so I used Pinata White and Mantilla Black and made my own gray. Hopefully it works. Unfortunately, white is awful heavy, so I don't know how it's going to mix. I don't know how it's going to work. Well, let's figure it out. What do you say? And my ultimate goal is to use a metal tumbler, and do this to a metal tumbler, and then put an Ohio State decal on it, and then do another layer of epoxy. Never done this before, so I'm just having fun. Alright, so let's see what happens when I apply the crimson. I spray painted this cup white. You can, I don't know if you can see it, but I can still see the markings on the cup underneath the white spray paint. I've also put a layer of clear epoxy on it, just for the mixing purposes. I don't think it's going to matter because, once again, this is just experiment. So let me drop some crimson on it. Oh my God, that's almost blood red. I love it. It's very cool. And I'm trying to, because this is a cup and it's turning, I'm trying to put the drops on the downside so they just won't roll all over. Don't know how successful I'm going to be, but you know what? This is experimenting, right? Getting outside your comfort zone, having fun. Because once this actually comes over, it's going to start rolling over this way. Oh, a couple extra drops, and that's okay. It's not going to look anything like this once the day's over. Like I said, I've never done this before. I'm just having fun. I'm playing. I'm experimenting. This is some deep red. I don't know if my camera can show you this. I don't know if it's that good. But goodness, this is like blood red. I love it. And like I said, this is a pouring cup that has been used, and it's got epoxy all through the middle or inside. It was heading towards the trash anyway, so why not use it, right? Oops, missed. I missed. Remember Daddy Daycare, a little kid said, went to the bathroom and goes, I missed. Yeah, I missed. All right, with alcohol inks, oh wow, it's quite the mess. Look at that. That bottle's all messed up. It's holding it a little too horizontal. That's all right, that's what paper towels are for, right? Clean up the mess. All right, so I've got some Pinata White that I'm gonna drop just to help out, separate the colors a little bit. That's cool, putting white on white. Yeah. Okay, did I get them all? Kind of pinks it up. That's all right. I like pink. Pink's cool. Let that roll around a little bit. See what happens. All right. Let me see if my gray is going to work. Ooh, that's a good gray. I like that. That's real close. I got lucky. It was a happy accident, as Bob Ross used to say, right? Once again, this is working on a donation for my kids, my daughter's school, doing a fundraiser raffle. And in my opinion, there's really no bad on this. It's just all, it's all good because I'm learning. Let me let that spin for a minute. Step back. I do tend to overdo things. So let's let that spin. Ooh, that's a great spot for some red right there. Now when I do the tumbler, I'm not sure if I'm gonna base coat it white or gray. Actually, I have two tumblers that I'm looking at, and I've already base coated both of them, one white and one gray. But I'm not sure how I'm gonna do the gray one. So, ooh, that's a good spot for some gray right there, right in the middle of that red. All right, right there. Nope, that's a good spot for red. Or crimson. And I wish I could have found some scarlet. Oh no, that's a good spot for gray. I think I missed the opportunity though. It's going around. Oh, come back. All right. So this is the part that calls for patience. And I'm not the most patient guy in the world. But I think it's coming around. I think it's going good. So I got my gray ready for the when that one spot comes around. This isn't that spot, but it's a good opportunity. It's starting to meld. I think I'm gonna throw some gray right there. Oh, extra drop. Grr. I'll live. This is actually looking pretty cool. I don't know if you can see how bold that red is, but it's very bold, and I love it. It's very cool. Right there's a good spot for some gray. Where's a good spot for a little bit more here? Let's do some red. Let's give it a couple of revolutions on red. I really love the way this alcohol ink interacts. It's very cool. All right, I'm gonna let it roll a little bit. Try not to be too And when I used 2 ounces of epoxy to clear coat, I've probably got about a ½ ounce left, so I'll use about 1½ ounces of the epoxy for the coating, the initial coating. And once all this is done, what's going to happen is I'm going to have to put another coat of epoxy on top of it to smooth it out. I think it's looking really cool. Really cool. Although, I don't think there's enough red. Because Buckeye uniforms are mainly red with some gray. I'm not a great big college football fan, but I want to try to, I don't know, get the proportions right maybe. Okay, sitting here, anxiously awaiting it to turn. 3.5 revolutions per minute. I don't know, shall I leave that alone? That's looking awful cool. Kind of got the marble look going in some places, not so much others. What do y'all think? Tell me. Talk to me. Give me some input. Give me some input, please. Wow, that truck just rolled off and said, I ain't staying. I'm out of here, Bubba. All right. Thing is, doesn't matter what it looks like right now, in about 5 hours, when I stop this, the turning, it's gonna look completely different. It's gonna look cool, but it's gonna look different. So no matter what I think it's looking like right now, this is not the end result. And that's a good and a bad thing about this process, because epoxy, as it cures, it moves. Oh, this is looking really good. Okay, wrong angle for you. I need to stick my head in the camera so you can't see. It's looking neat. I'm liking the colors. All right, I need to torch it a little bit just to mess with it, because I do mess with things. Get the bubbles out, whatever little bubbles I might have. And as some of my other contemporaries on YouTube doing this kind of stuff say, hit it, forget it. In other words, don't apply too much heat at one point at any one time. Of course, back when I was growing up, hit it and forget it had a totally different meaning. But that's all right. Language evolves, right? Man, I love the marbling on this. This is really cool. Yeah, whoever picked out the Ohio State colors did a good job. Interesting interactions. And once again, this is stuff I'll probably use it as a pencil cup at work or something. Bottom looks neat. Okay, I'm gonna leave this alone. I want to see what it evolves into. Cap up my red or crimson, and I'm gonna let this evolve. I'm gonna let it swirl. I'm gonna let it do its thing. That really looks neat. I'll finish this up. I'll show you the end result tomorrow. Man, it looks smooth. That's pretty cool. All right, I've got another project coming up, and I've got another idea. So, be right back. Now that the black eye color one is done, or at least done with, I'm going to mess with it. And it's looking real cool. It's this one. Oh no, I touched that cup. Hopefully that dimple will self-correct. Anyway, it's sitting this way, which you all can't see, and I dig it. Now I'm gonna play, just because I want to play. Because I think this is actually gonna be a pretty cool situation. So, I just want to play. I'm going to throw some of my favorite colors on this one and have some good time. So, this is Amethyst, all Tim Holtz colors. Amethyst, Valencia Orange. Oh, sorry, this is Jacquard or Pinata, Sunbright Yellow. And I kind of like that crimson from Tim Holtz. So I'm going to use the crimson as well. And a little Pinata White. So, and instead of boring you all with my incessant gabbing, I'm going to turn the music up. Got a little rockabilly on. I'm going to turn the music up and I'm just going to play. I hope you all like it as much as I think I'm going to. Oh, pardon me. I've already prepped this cup. I spray painted it white. It's an old pour cup that was heading to the trash, so this is kind of like a no fault, no cost experiment except for the ink. I spray painted it white. I've already got 2 ounces of epoxy on it. So once again, to quote George Clinton from Parliament Funkadelic, let us play. Weird that it rolls off like that. So I'm learning. Ooh, that yellow really developed, didn't it? Back to white. Alright. Paper towel. Clean up a mess. Alright. I think I need a little bit more purple and it's a few strategic spots. Oh goodness, that just rolled off. Wait till it comes back around. Yeah, this yellow needs a little bit more purple on it. God, I hate it when it drops too much. Alright. Like I said, this is all cost me nothing. I mean, this is a cup that was going to the trash anyway. I'm just having fun. That purple really takes over, doesn't it? And so does that red. I love that red though, it's deep. It's evil. It's like Dr. Evil red. Alright, I'm thinking I should walk away. What do you think? Let me know. That red really took over right there. You can't see that, I'm sorry. But like I said, this is not what it's going to look like in 4 hours. I really hope, and I don't think it does, but I really hope my camera can show how vivid and bold these colors are. And the separation, because I put the white on there, the separation between the colors, how sharp the transitions are. This is cool. Alright, let me hit it with some heat. Oh wow, that really did something there. Move it around a little bit. Oh, this red right here. Let's see what happens. Kind of faded out the red a little bit. And when I hit it with the butane torch, it makes the epoxy move. Oh my goodness, the Grateful Dead would love this. Alright, I'm gonna leave it alone. See what happens in 4 hours. See what the movement does. I appreciate y'all watching this video. I really do. I hope y'all have a wonderful evening. Give me suggestions. I'm always open to suggestions and criticism. Of course, constructive criticism. I don't want to say, hey, you know, your shoes suck or something like that, but I'm not wearing shoes, so it doesn't matter. This is just 4 of my favorite colors, and I thought I'd see what happened. I haven't done this tumbler turning thing yet, very much, and I thought I'd see what would happen. So, when this dries, I will finish off the video and show you what. Oh, that kind of muddied up. I don't like that. Got too much going on right there. This area right here looks really cool. This area right here is really neat. That has really, really cool striations. That looks pretty neat. That may be a little light, but I'm not going to mess with it. But this vein right here, it's kind of muddied. It's almost a brown. But then you got this. That's really cool, really neat. All in all, I like it. I'm having a good time with it. But let me know what you think. Give me suggestions. I'm just playing and having a good time. But from the hinterlands of Ohio, this is Heavy Metal Cowboy Mike signing off. Actually, I'm not really signing off to you because after I close this session, there will be a next one showing what happens with both of these. And I'll see y'all in just a minute. Bye. Okay, it's the next morning. This is the Buckeye Cup. I think it really ended up looking really cool. The bottom. I think it's going to be cool. I think it's going to be a great addition or a great donation for my daughter's school raffle basket. I got my tumblers prepped. I'm ready to go on this. I think it's going to be neat. And here's what I just played with. No other purpose than just to have some fun. And it really turned out really nice. A lot better than it looked when I shut down last night. This part right here this is the part where I said just got too muddy. Not so much, huh? Marbled up nicely. It's amazing. I mean, I love the way that when you think you're done, you say, okay, we're gonna let this sit for a while. And the epoxy itself says, you know what, I'm gonna just mess with this guy and do what I want to do. That vein right there, the yellow and the orange, that just turned out really cool. And you can't tell how deep these colors are. You really can't, not on this camera. Very striking, very neat. And there they are side by side, just a spinning. They're dry now, but I thought I'd keep spinning them just so you can see. I think they're going to be cool. Well, I hope you all have a wonderful day. And take care. This is Heavy Metal Cowboy Mike signing off.